In this video, we will go through Introduction to Machine Learning. What is machine learning? In 1959, Arthur Samuel defined machine learning as a field of study that gives computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. Tom M. Mitchell provided a slightly more formal definition. A computer program is said to learn from experience E with respect to some class of task T and performance measure P if its performance at tasks in T as measured by P improves with experience E. Today, use of machine learning is slowly becoming ubiquitous. Even in everyday simple things we do, like doing a basic search on Google, involves layers of complex ML algorithms behind it. Let's look at few applications. Chatbots are becoming so commonplace in customer care that they threaten to disrupt many call centers in the coming years. ML algorithms are running sentiment analysis on complex datasets to help us make better choices. Consider the following for instance: best rated movies in any genre, or employee performance rating, and our favorite search engine shows us that we want to know even before we can type it. The recommendation engine. Our favorite OTT platform keeps a tab of our watch history and suggests us movies suited to our taste. So here we can see the recommendations being done by Netflix, which are personalized recommendations. Our favorite e-commerce website keeps showing us products related to ones we searched and never bought on their portal. This is also example of recommendation engine. Recommendation system not just makes our decisions easier, they also help companies in better cross-selling. For example, those who buy a phone will also likely buy an earphone and a cover. Face unlock systems in our phone also use machine learning. So does the object recognition system in our phone cameras, which is able to identify different objects like bottle, cup, mouse, handbag, wine glass, chair, laptop, vase, dining table, etc. Language detection and translation. Live captioning on YouTube videos involves detecting speaker's voice and then displaying it in words. Even translating this voice in multiple languages can be done in a matter of seconds. So, let us now learn a little more about machine learning. Relationship between artificial intelligence, machine learning, and deep learning. Artificial intelligence involves automating cognitive processes normally performed by humans. AI encompasses machine learning and deep learning and also includes many other approaches which does not involve learning. Machine learning is a subfield of artificial intelligence concerned with developing models by exposure to training data. Deep learning is a branch of machine learning where models are long chains of geometric functions applied one after the other. How machine learning differs from the rule-based learning. In the rule-based learning, the input to the computer is the data and the program, and the output is the application, for example, payroll computation. In the machine learning, input to the computer is the input data as well as the output data, and the output is a model which is a relationship between y, which is a output data, and input, which can be in the form of multiple variables which are x1, x2 and x3. Here, input data is also known as independent variable, which is essentially in the form of different variables, namely x1, x2, x3, and there can be more variables here. Output data is also a variable, which is the output data. For example, a machine learning algorithm would take the input as customer data for home loan request, and the output of the algorithm would be the decision whether the loan should be given or not. Similarly, the input to the algorithm can be old car data with their prices, and this input can be used to create a model which is able to predict the reselling price of the car. So, machine learns and changes model based on input data. Types of machine learning. So, broadly, there are two types of machine learning: supervised and unsupervised. Machine learning is said to be supervised when the data, input and output, has a label. Unsupervised learning comes into play when the input output data is not labeled. With the labeled data, we can perform the tasks such as regression and classification. With the unsupervised learning mechanism, where data is not labeled, we can perform tasks like clustering, dimensionality reduction, and association. There are various algorithms which allow us to perform supervised learning or unsupervised learning. So, those algorithms are classified as the algorithms which can perform regression. So, regression can be of two types: linear regression and nonlinear regression. The other supervised learning task is classification, which involves algorithms like logistic regression, k nearest neighbor, and naive Bayes classifier. There are few algorithms in machine learning which can perform dual supervisory tasks, which means that we can use these algorithms for the regression task as well as the classification task. So, those few of the algorithms are decision tree, random forest, support vector machines, bagging, boosting, and neural networks. Unsupervised tasks such as clustering has algorithms like k-means clustering and hierarchy clustering. Dimensionality reduction, which is an unsupervised task, can be performed using principal component analysis, and association, which is again an unsupervised task, uses a priori association to get the association. So, this is a complete landscape of machine learning, primarily considering supervised and unsupervised learning methods. Machine learning process. Machine learning process starts with the business problem. Once we are able to formulate the business problem, we arrange to collect the data. Once we have the data with us, then we load that data in a suitable environment, SQL database, or it could be a NoSQL database depending on what type of data have we collected. Once we have the data with us, then we performed exploratory data analysis on that data. This essentially involves univariate analysis, bivariate analysis, and multivariate analysis. We also try and find out the outliers in the data, figure out missing values in the data, and use some mechanism to impute the data, fill in the missing values. We also convert the categorical data into numerical data. And once we have the data, cleaned data, and the validated data available to us, we perform the split of the data set, wherein we create a trained data set and a test data set out of the single data set which we have. We use trained data, which involves the x variables and y variables, to create a model, and then we plug in the test data to the model, and we evaluate the model by the test data, After the evaluation, if results are not satisfactory, then we may have to go back and perform various validation operations and try and improve the performance of the model. And once we are satisfied with the performance of the model, we then go for deployment or operationalization of the model. So, this is a standard process which we follow in machine learning to create any model using various algorithms. Thank you.